so nice being able to walk up here and open your door. Don't mind the noise in the background. We have tank training going on. So got my door panel off. Gonna get ready to replace my door handle. And I happen to look there. I'm gonna guess these old Kenwoods are not gonna be playing anytime soon. Also, this connector here was not even plugged in all the way. So, yeah, little things you find going behind people, that's crazy. Got the door handle installed. You just drill out the rivets. Brutal covers this. A lot of channels cover this. I just wanted to get this done. But it is so nice being able to walk up here and open your door. I couldn't do that before. So now I can get all this back together, and this door closes better than the other one, and I'll get everything lined up. Like I said, I still have to do the cruise control delete, and I was going to do that as far as the wiring goes and everything, but I got so tired of when I was bringing these wires through and stuff, I had to go through the car and open the door, and heaven forbid you walk by and bump and it closes just enough, you got to crawl through the car again. After about 27 times of doing that, I thought, nah, let's replace the door handle. So that was number one on my Christmas list, and it is done now. And I ordered a black one, and it's metal. I really wanted the LMR low profile door handles. I don't care what y'all think about them. I love them, and I hope to eventually have some on my car. But until then, this is what I got. Also, if you notice here, how this is beat all up. Look at all that right there. Dry rotted, gouged up. I won some of these from Neo Mustangs. He had a giveaway going live, and I won. And I'm extremely excited because I want to get these installed too. But first, I want to do my run channel molding. Look how bad all that is. Now this molding right here, it can be replaced, but I might just take it out and take a small hammer. Take a small hammer like this, a little metalworking hammer that I put tape over to kind of soften the blow, and you can get some of that out. But yeah, the run channel molding and the tint is hideous on this car, but we're another step closer. The foxbody roll that they talk about, most people pull out. That's how they get broken, not to mention that they came plastic. If you put your thumb here and just kind of rotate it, they call it foxbody roll. There we go. Now I can get this back together. I don't have speakers to replace that. Maybe I can sweet talk Hyonka and get me some speakers in, because this does have a head unit, and I do plan on keeping some audio in this car. And boom goes the dynamite. So I got it on there. Don't mind that corner, it's missing a pin. Hopefully one day those will get restored or replaced. I would love to go with the Scott Rod fab panels. I think they look amazing. So I can start getting more of this cleaned up and then progress to the front. So now that every time I come out here and do something, come back here, if I accidentally shut the door, I can get in now. So Terminator X is wired. I'll drink to that. Tube frame done. I'll drink to that. Door handle installed. I'll drink to that. Inner wiring harness done. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Got my battery box location set up and the wires ran. I'll drink to that. So next I'm gonna do this oil pressure sensor, but I don't feel good. Anyway, guys, I got the 3-prong oil pressure sensor. It's a transducer, and it's gonna go down there, and the wire runs right here from the Holly and goes down here, and that's gonna plug in to that sensor to tell Holly what my oil pressure is. I hope this fits because it's the one I said I needed, but we shall see. Well, maybe I should have got drunk. This is nowhere near the size that it needs to be. Look at that. Guess I should pay attention where I got the phone pointed. so aggravating. This is another step back. Alright guys, so I finally got some of the stuff in. I traded a hydro boost for this 3G alternator. If y'all don't know, the stock 75 amp unit puts out at max 75 amps. At idle, it only puts out 18 amps. The Terminator X loves voltage. If it drops below a certain amount, it will shut off, which in turn shuts off your car. Electric fans, they draw amperage. 18 amps is not going to cut it at idle. I needed the turn signal harness pigtails. I ordered 2 of them, and then I got some more wire loom. So we're going to get this done. This is the package that I won from Neo Mustangs for the trim molding there underneath the door here. And yeah, I need to first of all, I need to move my hand away from the camera. But yeah, I need to get started. One of the things for this the 3G alternator is the wiring is a little bit different, so I have to address that. Sad thing is, I just got this harness looking all nice and neat, but it does not utilize this plug right here. So you'll take the 3 coming off, and the one that goes to this plug will actually go to your stator. And you can either use a stator wire, or what I do is just use a spade connector, but you don't have to go buy a special stator plug. So on the 3G, it's got the same plug, but then one of the wires come out and go to this plug here, which it does not on your stock one. The stock one goes to this plug, which is the 2 charging wires. Now if you notice, I got it wrapped up, but 2 charging wires there, they're very small. This will use I don't know, probably a 6 gauge or an 4 gauge. That's probably what I'll use for the power wire from the alternator to the relay. Alright, so I got the stock wiring stripped back. This middle one, the white with a black stripe, is the one that goes over to this factory plug. That's where I cut it. These are the 2 small little puny charging wires I was talking about. Now I'm going to save these because while that is puny wire, that's good wire for something else as far as like grounds or stuff like that. It's plenty big enough to help support a system as far as just adding extra grounds here and there. Another thing to take note is these 2 bigger wires that are the power wires that come out. They eventually go into this little terminal part here, and only 1 comes out. So it's 2 into 1. So you lose charging even through that. Alright, so LMR has a write-up on this, what you're supposed to do as far as the harness and stuff like that. And I'll show you right back here. This ear on the factory alternator, it connects right on this bracket here. Won't go down, won't allow this to line up. So you actually have to trim that away. So I'm going to mark that with a Sharpie right now. And I think I got to get another bit for my Dremel, but that's pretty much what's left. Alright, so I got it clearance there. Got this in, so when I flip this up, the bolt holes line up and it's not hitting anything over here. Ran out of daylight, but it's on, bolted in, good to go. So now I have 130 amps going instead of the 75. I think this puts out 90 at idle versus the 18 the other one put out. So big improvement. So I can get the belt back on, and I can finish up with running the wiring and getting everything how I want it. But that's be in a future video. Well, I know this video was kind of all around with the door handle and all that stuff. So basically it's New Year's now. I hope everybody had a awesome Christmas, a blessed Christmas. I hope everybody's safe. New Year's, I hope everybody stays safe. This video will upload on Tuesday. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. In the future, it'll be me finishing up the power wire on that and running the new wiring up, and we'll be even closer to getting this thing started and driving down the road. So thank y'all for watching. This is Horseplay. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We out.
cause turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars, I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with these 16 bars, I won't turn around. I